What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 63, episode 63. Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Thursday afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Hope everybody's ready to get locked in for Thursday night football on Amazon Prime. You got the Eagles at the Giants in the Meadowlands in New York. We are obviously fading the Eagles and going with the Giants. Our boy Jackson Dart get the job done tonight. Dodgers game is on right now. I'm kind of nervous. So we also got, I locked in for you guys, the MLB Division Series for both games. You got Glass now, already has 2 strikeouts. Dale Oscar, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then Peralta from the Brewers, his 7.5 strikeouts. And then Mr. Christian Yelich, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Before we get locked into that, into the notebook, just want to reiterate and go back to my call on Monday Night Football. Trevor Lawrence had one of the greatest rushing games of his life. I said his longest rush was going to be 7.5 yards, 8-yard rush. He had a couple 10-yarders, couple of them, and then he had 2 rushing touchdowns. He tripped twice, but he still got in the end zone. It's pretty funny. They beat the Chiefs, so we got that right. And we called the over on that game. Cashed that pretty easily. Duval. They got it done. First prop on the night from the Eagles. You got Devontae Smith, longest reception at 19.5 yards. A 20-yard catch on the night. Giants defense is pretty dominant. They've been pretty good all year. But Devontae gets this pretty easily today. I don't think A.J. Brown has a good game. He is going to be non-existent in this game. Him and Jalen had to have a meeting earlier today or earlier in the week, and it's just bad between them. And he's probably going to be reading a book on the sideline today. Saquon obviously getting in the end zone today. He is going to score 2 touchdowns and possibly trace. Going against his former team in the Meadowlands, Saquon Barkley is going to score 3 touchdowns tonight. That's the only way the Eagles win. Call me wrong. Whatever. First guy for the Giants, Mr. Brian Spida Burns. He has the coolest celebration in the league. He's like Spider-Man. 1 sack for the night. It's actually at a half a sack on Prize Picks. So, obviously a full sack would be great. Pause. But we just need half, so hopefully him and one of his buddies can get the job done and get Jalen Hurts down. Wan'Dale Robinson has been failing us all year. I'm putting my trust in him for the last time. Longest reception, 14.5 yards, 15-yard catch on the day. And then you got our boy Jackson Dart, former Trojan, getting in the end zone. It could be a receiving touchdown, but obviously it's not going to happen. It's going to be a rushing touchdown. He's going to show up Jalen Hurts today. He's going to show him up on his legs with his arm, but he is getting in the end zone via rush touchdown. Tutty! For Jackson Dart on the day. That is the 6-leg parlay for the game. Then you got 4 guys. A.J. Brown, I said he's going to be non-existent, but just in case he isn't, we're taking him for 40 yards. Bare minimum 40 yards. Saquon, 100 yards. Easily on the day. Like I said, he's probably going to have 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Bill, the running back. Crockett from the Commanders. Javonte Williams from the Cowboys. Amarion Hampton from the Chargers. I'm not going to count that guy. Miller is not good from the Saints. Those last 3 running backs I just went off, they all had 68 yards, 97. Oh, and then Pacheco and Hunt combined for 79. And then Amarion had 128 yards by himself. Saquon, like I said, is going to go off today. Easily get 100 yards. And like I said, easily have 2 touchdowns. And then on the other side, you got Jackson Dart. Like I said, he's going to show up Jalen with his legs. He's going to have 40 rushing yards. And Bellinger, not Cody, Daniel Bellinger, getting in the end zone. It's small. And then, like I said, that's it. That is the NFL, guys, right there for Thursday Night Football. I already read you guys the boys for baseball. Right there, signed by your boy Juice. All right. Let's see. Did we score any runs? I don't know. I'm scared. Let's get locked in real quick on Prize Picks. Like I said, Wan'Dale Robinson, longest reception, 14.5 yards, a 15-yard catch. We're not asking for a lot. Devontae Smith, longest reception, 19.5, so a 20-yard catch on the night. Like I said, this Giants defense is great, but they should be giving up at least one big play to that Eagles offense, and it's going to be going to Devontae, former Heisman winner. Jalen Hurts, his longest rush needs to be 9.5 yards, so a 10-yard rush should be easy for him. And then Saquon Barkley, 1 touchdown. Not hard to do. And then Mr. Brian Spida Burns, 1 sack. And Jackson Dart getting in the end zone for the tutty. That is $9 to pay $400. Next slip up, you got A.J. Brown, his 40 yards. Saquon Barkley, 100 yards. Let's see if we're locking it. There you go. And then Daniel Bellinger getting in the end zone. And then Jackson Dart, 38.5 rushing yards. Those are the 2 slips we got for NFL. Now I'll just show you guys real quick let's see. Where is it? Like I said, Theo Oscar, 1.5 hits, runs RBIs. Tyler Glasnow already at 2 strikeouts. And then Christian Yelich, 1.5 hits, runs RBIs. And Mr. Freddie Peralta going against the Cubbies tonight in Wrigley Field, trying to close them out just like we're trying to do against the Phillies tonight. Get the job done. Brewers versus Dodgers, NLCS matchup. Lock in, boys. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. Lab Session 63, Episode 63, Bet with Juice. Let's hit some bets tonight. Peace.